Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. Asian indices trade mixed amid weaker China data analysis. http ntvforex.com News ID 9345DA 8/14/2025 52:44 AM Asia Market Update. Asian indices trade mixed amid weaker China data. US-China officials expected to talk trade on August 15, Saturday. NBSP General Trend Shanghai Composite declined less than 0.2% during morning session. Consumer Discretionary Index drops amid weaker retail sales. Financials trade mixed in HK Sportswear. Co-leaning rises over 10% in HK post-earnings. Gainers in Australia include consumer discretionary and resources firms. Decliners in Japan include real estate firms and banks. Insurers rise. Kospi underperforms amid the rise in coronavirus cases. U.S. jewel retail sales due later today. NBSP headlines. Economic data. Australia-New Zealand ASX 200 opened 0.1%. Reserve Bank of Australia RBA Gov Low has not ruled out negative interest rates, says they are extraordinarily unlikely. Victoria outbreak to reduce Q3 GDP by at least 2 ppts. Growth not expected until due to coronavirus outbreak. Have not ruled out separate bond buying program or other adjustments to mid-March package. Hopes cash rate will not be this low for 5 years. But it is possible. Not sure how much traction out of extending YCC out of the curve. Risks around Australia. Dollar balanced semi-annual testimony. RBA assist Gov Ellis downside scenario based on 10-week lockdown in Victoria. Australia sells $2.0 BV $2.0 B indicated in 2.75% November 2028 bonds. Average yield 0.8098% v 0.7959% prior. Bid to cover 4.4x v 3.6x prior. NZ Reserve Bank of New Zealand RBNZ buys NZ $185 m v NZ $211 m prior in government bonds as part of QEV. NZ $190 m sought second day in a row not buying full amount sought. NZ New Zealand confirms 12 additional coronavirus cases. 2. Outside of Auckland confirms earlier report. NZ New Zealand July manufacturing PMI 58.8 v 56.2 prior. NZ New Zealand Treasury July activity gauge YY 2.0%. China Hong Kong Hang Seng Open 0.6%. Shanghai Composite 0.2%. CN China NBS comments after jewel data. China will strive to reach economic and social developments this year. China economy recovered steadily in July. CN China July industrial production YY 4.8% v 5.2% EYDD YY 0.4% v 0.4% ECN China July retail sales YY 1.1% v 0.1% EYDD YY 9.9% v 9.8% ECN China July fixed assets investment ex rural YDD YY 1.6% v 1.6% US Pres Trump my attitude towards China is not friendly after virus. China is giving US farmers the largest orders ever seen. 1 TB engaging on the next trade call with China about TikTok or WeChat. US has set a deadline. US White House advisor Kudlow continue to engage China in the Phase 1 trade deal. US and China trade principals have a call coming up. White House continues to review WeChat CNPBOC to conduct MLF on August 17. Monday, 400 billion Chinese yuan in MLF funds are set to expire August 17. Additional 150 billion Chinese yuan to expire August 26. CN China first week of AUG retail car sales at 29.8k. 3% YYPCA. CN China PBOC sets yuan reference rate 6.9405 v 6.9429 prior strongest yuan fix since March 10. CN China Commerce Ministry MOFCOM official China will use digital currency on a trial basis. Pilot program will cover areas near Beijing, Yangtze River Delta and the Greater Bay Area. Aims to promote services trade. CN China Bok Open Market Operation OMO injects 150 billion Chinese yuan in 7-day reverse repos. V injects 150 billion Chinese yuan in 7-day reverse repos. Prior net injection 140 billion Chinese yuan. V net injection 150 billion Chinese yuan prior. CN China Bok Open Market Operation OMO net injection total 490 billion Chinese yuan. V net drain total 270 billion Chinese yuan for the week prior. Japan Nikkei 225 opens 0.3%. JP Japan LDP tax chief Amari reiterates opposes cutting sales tax. Japan must consider a tax scheme which encourages firms to boost their cybersecurity. Nikkei JP Japan June Tertiary Industry Index M 7.9% V 6.4% E Korea Kospi Open 0.4% KR South Korea confirms 103 additional coronavirus cases, total cases 14,873. Most new virus cases since end of March. KR reported that North Korea replaced its premier KCNA. KR North Korea leader Kim virus protection has been managed stably, asks officials to not allow external flood support. KR South Korea Jewel Export Price Index 0.4% V 0.3% prior YY 5.8% V 6.0% prior. KR South Korea sells 50-year bonds average yield 1.610% V 1.570% prior. Other Asia Malaysia Q2 GDP QQ 16.5% V 11.4% EYY 17.1% V 10.9% E confirms technical recession, largest decline on record. North America U.S. Treasury $26 billion 30-year bond auction draws 1.406% bid to cover 2.14 V 2.30 prior and 2.30 over last four auctions from August 13. NBSP levels as of 1:20 ET. Nikkei 225, flat, ASX 200 0.5%, Hang Seng flat, Shanghai Composite 0.3%, Kospi 1.3%, Equity S&P 500 Futures 0.2%, Nasdaq 100 0.3%, DAX 0.1%, FTSE 100 flat 1.1820 euros 1.1801 Japanese yen 107.04 106 Australian dollars and 84 cents 0.7155 0.7131 NZD 0.6555 0.6526 Gold 0.4% at $1,962 ounce. Crude oil 0.3% at $42.37 BRL. Copper 0.9% at $2.8213 pound. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://mt5.expert.advisors.